Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Ray and you are watching A Nurse's Budget. On my channel, we do savings challenges, budgeting, cash stuffing, a little bit of crafting, and a little bit of gossip about my family. So on today's video, as you see, I have nothing there. This is more of like a story time, I'd say. So basically, I've been cash stuffing, budgeting since the end of April, beginning of May. And I've always handled all of our finances over the years. I've been married to my husband for about 22, 23 years. Let's see. So 22 years. I've been married to my husband for 22 years. And so I've always handled our finances, even when we were dating and we were just living together. I handled all of our finances. Well, now that we have grown children, things are a little different now. Now we don't have to pay for this for our kids and pay for that for our kids. Our money is kind of our money. Now, I do have two children. They both go to universities. My daughter, she's going to school to be a doctor, and my son is going to school to be a software engineer. So we do help them financially. We are paying for college for my son out of pocket. And as far as my daughter, she's paying her own way through college, but we do still financially support her. So when I first started this cash budgeting, my husband was 100% on board. We were the type of family that just swipe. We lived paycheck to paycheck, other than what we had, saved for our retirement. Other than that, we would just spend all of our money until it was gone, until we got paid the next week. Well, now that we are cash budgeting, I've taken all of our debit cards. I am the one that keeps the debit cards like in my wallet. And then when my husband needs to pay for something, he'll ask me to use the card. So, it was working out fine for a while. It was working out good. He just would ask me for money and I'd give him an allowance or whatever. Well, now he's into different things and I can only respect that. I'm into my crafts. He's into fixing up his truck. So it was starting to make me frustrated that every time I turned around, he would want money for his truck, money to do this for his truck, money to do that for a truck. And I'm like, oh my God, I just want to save money. I just want to hog all the money and save it. But, I had to step back and I was like, well, this frustrates me because what is important to him is definitely not important to me. And what's important to me is definitely not important to him. So I went to him this weekend, and what I decided that to do is I said, okay, babe, we're in different space now. Our kids are grown. There's no football, basketball, volleyball, soccer. There's none of that no more. It's just kind of me and you, and we're doing our own thing. I said, so how about we split our finances? So what I decided to do, I gave him a choice. I said, you could either just have your paycheck and give me half for all the bills, or you can continue to give me your paycheck. And then once I'm done, paying the bills, I'll just give you the rest of your money. So before, when I was done paying the bills, once I started my budgeting journey, when I was done paying the bills, what I would do is I would give him an allowance, me an allowance, and put the rest either into savings or savings challenges, that sort of thing. So he was like, you know what? How about you just pay the bills? Of course, don't want to do no work. How about you just pay the bills and you just give me what's left over? So I'm like, okay, cool. Sounds like a deal. But now I'm thinking, I'm like, is this really going to work? Because, so for instance, last night we took my mother-in-law to dinner. Well, he don't got no cards because I keep all the money. So guess what? I paid for dinner. And so we're starting this week. Like, this is the new month. I said, we're starting this week. So, technically that's last week's money, but I'm like, at this rate, how is this going to go down? And then today, he was like, oh, yeah, I wanted to go to that football game. So we're going to go to an NFL game this weekend. And he was like, oh, the tickets are, such and such amount. Send me a card. And I'm thinking, okay, well, who's going to pay this back? And then how are we going to work out that? Like, does he pay for all of our things? I mean, if anybody's gone to an NFL game, we paying some money for these damn tickets. So where does the money come from? Do we split everything down the middle? I mean, is that the kind of marriage we want now, where everything is just 50-50? So I don't know. I don't know how we're going to navigate this new lifestyle for us. So, I was so excited at the time, but now I'm like, how is this going to go? Who's going to pay for what? That's the scary part. So that's the part that I'm worried about. So if anybody has any tips, but we're absolutely splitting everything down the middle. Like, that is a non-negotiable for me, is like everything is going to be split down the middle, meaning that we both put the same amount technically in the accounts, but the difference is I get bonused every 3 months, and I'm sure he gets bonuses at his job too. When he gets bonuses, I don't see them. When I get bonuses, they go into the account and I divvy them up for the family. But I'm at a new point where I'm not going to do that no more. I want to keep my money. So to be fair, and I'm like, okay, well, he could pay the mortgage and I could pay everything else. But I mean, we've just done this for so long, the way that we're doing it, that I'm just not ready to do that kind of change, make that kind of change in our life. I mean, that probably would be fair if he paid the mortgage and then I paid for my car note, our car insurance, our life insurance, and all the bills, the household bills. That would probably be fair. But as you can see already, he doesn't want to actually physically pay the bills. He just wants me to pay the bills and give him what money is left in his check. So, we got a lot of thinking to do. So I did want to show you guys what I've been up to. I did open up an Etsy shop. I only have one thing on there. I have a lot of things that I craft and create that I just keep and I just don't sell because it's therapeutic for me. And I say, you know what? That's a way to make some, some income. I don't know if you call that passive income, but it's a way to make some income. So I put one thing on there. Didn't even get a good picture, because I'm really not ready to start putting things in my Etsy shop. And my Etsy shop is called A Nurse's Budget. And the only thing I have there is these badge clips that I make. And I'll show you. One second. So I make these resin badge clips. So that's the only thing I have. And I think I have this exact one in my shop. But, when I get stressed or bored, I craft. And these are pretty sturdy. And they're cute. They're cute. So I think I just put that one in there. I just wanted something to open my Etsy shop with. But I'm just not ready to post things in there as of yet. I just don't really have the time. But let me show you this. I do have these, and this is what I really want to put in my Etsy shop, but I just, like I said, don't have time. Still in school. These are bank bags, and so they're cute. And this is the one I originally made, and then I said, you know what? I'm gonna get a real bank bag. So this is cute. I love the color. So these are my little cashmere bags. So I am going to put these in my Etsy shop and, different colors or whatever when I do get some time. But right now is not the time. I don't have the time right now. Oops. I moved the camera. So I've been up to that. Another thing, and I got this off of, oh my gosh, I think it's Netta's Budget. Yeah. She kind of inspired me to do some savings challenges in the accordion folder. So what I'm going to be doing, and, I'm kind of excited about keeping my money after I figure it out. But what I'm going to be doing is, this is like a little accordion. And these are like this was before I decided to split our money, but just bills. And what I did is I made this up. This is kind of like a little savings challenge. So I made this up. And so, you know, for next year, I call it a look ahead for 2023. And so what I decided to do is, what I want to do weekly is put away $25 for this. This is just going to be, you know, $25 no matter, and then just split it amongst all these categories. So just 25 total, and then split it amongst all these categories that I have in here. But sometimes I may not have a lot of money. So then whatever I land on, you know, whatever's next. So if I only have $12, I'll put 12. If I have 23, I'll put 23. Or if I done my 25 and I have some extra money, then I'll just fill out this dot. So this is going to be my new little challenge that I'm going to work on weekly. And it's going to be just a minimum of $25 or less if I, you know, don't have it. But I feel like I can, you know, do 25 a week, just kind of like passively save. And that's going to be for, you know, next year. And this is the one, I had got this off of a girl on Facebook. You know, I am in the budgeting community on Facebook. My husband gave me the first dollar for it. Let me see if I could zoom out a little bit. Yeah, that looks good. Oh, you guys see my messy desk behind. Let me zoom back in. It's my work desk over there. So this challenge, it's so up in your face. Let's see. Zoom out a little bit. So this challenge is, and hubby gave me the first one. I said, hey, you got any money? I said, just $1. That's all I need. So I made these dots. These are vinyl dots. And for this particular challenge, this challenge is the 25K challenge. So basically it's just numbered 1 through 50 and all the way down. And if you you know, whatever you want to put in. So if I have an extra $50, I can fill out a whole row of ones for 50. Or, you know, if I have $100, I can fill out the whole 2 rows. Or if I only have $4 or $6, I'll just put a dot where it goes. But, you know, or 50, I can start here. But I planned on having this be like a 3-year, you know, just passively saved. I mean, these are, you know, pretty low numbers up until you get to like, you know, 50. But I just want to do this passively. So I started that, and that's going to go, you know, in my look ahead binder too. And these are the little dots that go with it to, you know, put over them. So that's that. And my husband gave me $1. I just wanted to start it. I just said, you know what? I just want to start it. So that's for this challenge. And so if you guys are interested in anything, let me know, and I'll put them in my Etsy shop. So other than that, if you guys have any tips and tricks, if you guys went through this with your own spouse where you now have grown children, and so things have like changed, you know, within your household, within your marriage, you know, let me know. So I was excited for that, but then I'm like, okay, now he want me to give him, you know, I'll pay for the tickets. Like, what? So I don't know, y'all. I don't know. But if anybody has any suggestions, please let me know, because, you know, this is different for us. You know, I'm used to being in control, and I'm trying to give him control, but he just won't take control. I just give him, you know, the rest of his check. So y'all, we'll see, you know, how it works out. But any suggestions, please leave them in the comments. Please like my video, you guys, so I can help get it out there. You know, I'm not ready to go full blown on YouTube, but, you know, I would like to get to 500 subscribers. That is my goal. Once I get to 500 subscribers, I am going to be doing a cash giveaway where I'll Cash App, Zelle, whatever, to one person that lives, you know, in the United States, $50. And that's how I'm doing it. That's easy for me, but who wouldn't want 50? I know I would. So thank you guys for watching my channel. Please like it, so I can get my videos out there. I can start, generating people to be able to see my videos. And if you have any suggestions, please leave a comment. Thank you guys. Bye.